Hi, we are Emily
and Alex
from We Go Everywhere. So much like everyone else on the planet, we have been pushed far outside our comfort zone in many ways over the past year. We have been lucky enough to land on our feet, and now we are ready to embrace everything that we learned and combine that with what we've always wanted to do, which is travel the world. So traveling extensively has been something that we have both always wanted to do even before we met each other. So we have been taking the past several months to do more traveling and try new things. We've also taken the opportunity to address all the things that have held us back in the past from traveling extensively. And now that we have kind of approached it in this new context, we've realized that a lot of those things that we thought were going to make it so hard to do before actually seem easier now.
So we thought, what better time to start than now? And where are we starting? We went with Mexico. We're gonna go and take a extended exploratory trip to Mexico, really get a feel for what it's like to be living there. We won't be taking a very long trip, but we do fully intend to return. This is just the beginning. This is, a test drive of the experience of living as a person beyond the borders of the States, to being a nomad, to traveling full time, and to really immerse ourselves in a completely new culture, actually.
While maintaining that safety net that we're still gonna have our home,
Yes.
for the time being, and then after we do this trip, we'll have more information and we might be able to make a decision about what we want to do next. And maybe the next thing we want to do is sell everything we own and become nomadic. But we have to try it first.
Yeah, right now it's just, the trial run. We're gonna go and then we're gonna come back and make a decision.
Yes. So along with that, we wanted to document this new project from start to finish, keep you posted along the way. So with that, we thought we would start this series of vlogs, which give you kind of more insight to the daily life that we deal with as content creators and as people planning a massive life change. So we're gonna start a series of vlogs to show you our progress and kind of what a day in our lives can be like, because they're never the same.
No, not one day is the same.
There is one thing that we generally do try to do every day.
That's true. We start every day with a 30-minute workout. We're at home right now, and we will try to do this whenever we're on the road and on the go. But that's our start. We do 30 minutes minimum daily. We gotta keep going. Got to be able to keep walking. And we imagine it'll take more of an effort when we try these extended trips to keep up with it, but we will.
Okay, now it's time for hat, sunscreen, and my special holster so we can go outside and go for a walk.
Okay. Time for sunblock.
Our workout for the day. Now it's time for our daily walk
Meeting.
/ work meeting.
Work meeting, yes. It's a walking meeting.
Yeah, so we do this every day. After our workout, we walk usually about 5 miles, during which we discuss
literally everything that's even on our mind. But this is where we have a lot of our work meetings and plan our days,
Strategize.
months, years, talk about what we're going to do this very day.
That's why it takes 5 miles to hear how much we talk about.
Yes, this is where we work out a lot of our ideas, work out a lot of our insecurities, a lot of our doubt. Like usually, personally, I start this walk just thinking, I'm terrible, everything's terrible, I can never do this, there's no way I can do this, it's too much, everything's like the worst. And then by the end of the walk, I'm like, let's go! Let's go do this right now!
Exactly. And so that's what we're gonna do. Like today, my plan for the day is to finish editing my thumbnail for the latest video that's coming out actually later today. So last minute, and then start editing the next video, which would probably be this video.
And you have to do the description.
And that's right, I have to rewrite the description. See, this is why we talk about it. Yeah.
And then usually I have my phone in my handy-dandy pouch that has my water, because we live in the desert and it's like 8 zillion degrees.
Yeah, hence no shirt.
Has my hair, and usually I put my phone in here. And that we usually don't use the phones at all in the walk, but I do put it in here to write down any notes that we know that we might forget later. So usually it's in here.
But luckily we're recording this, so it's the same thing ultimately. Just have to rewatch it a couple times.
So just to show how like discussing everything and with each other communicating helps us really like get our day planned.
So what do you have going on today?
For me today, I've been feeling really stuck lately. So I figured the best way that I can still feel like I'm being productive is because we are majorly downsizing. So what I have planned for today is to complete what I started yesterday, going through all of the things in my office that have literally just sit on a shelf that I don't use anymore, and listing them on eBay. So we've kind of decided one of the things that we've discussed during these walks is kind of our short-term plan. Is we are gearing up for an exploratory trip, extended trip through Mexico. The purpose of this trip is kind of an experiment to see if we even come close to having what it takes in us to become like full-time globetrotters, to become digital nomads, to even like potentially eventually move to another country. And so this is all just part of that process. We're not making any hasty or rash decisions, although maybe our final decision might seem drastic to some people. Hasty or rash, we're going to
Just with the idea that we could eventually do this, we're starting where we think the process should start, which is
trying it.
Trying it, yeah.
Like, we could stay here for the next 6 months and wonder what it would be like, or we can just try it and see what it would be like.
Yeah, temporary.
Yes. So we're not immediately selling everything that we own and becoming nomadic or moving somewhere. But we are getting a head start on the process, because if this does happen, it's going to take, a while. Imagine like selling everything you own, including like your house and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, that's not happening tomorrow. So what I can do is I can start in the easiest place with the things that make sense to part with right now, because regardless, we're downsizing. Regardless, we're going to move at some point, probably the next year. So,
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, we don't know. And we're being very deliberate and careful and planning everything and thinking it through, and but also not to the point where we're agonizing over it. Because at that point it's time to try. Like, what I've learned, because I've been agonizing, right, for a while. If you're to the point where you're agonizing over it, it's just time to try.
Yeah, like, stop being stuck in what if and go with trial run.
Yeah, so this trip, which still needs like major planning, will give us a pretty good idea of what to expect and if we're up for more of that. Or if we want to, you know, run back home to the house and be like, oh, thank God for walls, here you are. Like,
I missed you. Like,
yeah.
There's something to be said for having, you know, security. But I guess security is what you decided is.
I believe you are my security. And that's all I need. So, yeah, we're gonna give it a good old go. And so that's what you'll be seeing from us, is the whole process of talking through, planning, preparing,
downsizing,
all while still working.
Yes. Still creating content, still intending to go to other places as well.
Yeah, so we wanted to give you like this glimpse into kind of what a day in the life is like. It's not just let's go somewhere every day and
snap a picture
and throw it up on Instagram, and it's like
there's a touch more to do with it if you've watched on.
Yeah, so not gonna complain though.
No.
I love this lifestyle.
We chose it.
And it affords us to have our own schedule. It affords us to be able to spend the first 2 hours of our day on our mindfulness, health, and wellness. So I'm never gonna complain about having the ability to do that.
This is why we chose this lifestyle. It's got, you know, it's got its challenges, and we're up for them.
A lot of hard work, not a lot of money, but a lot of freedom.
A lot of personal reward.
And to me, that's worth more than money. So I'm going to be getting a lot of stuff up on eBay, and it's going to, you know, it's a lot of work that you can do these listings. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can up there this week. Everything's going to go up on a 7-day auction with a low starting bid, and you'll have the ability to make an offer. It's going to be a lot of Disney stuff, collectibles, some like shoes and handbags, and maybe some clothes. And honestly, I don't know, because I haven't been through all of it yet, but I'll keep you updated on Instagram with what's going to be up there. And you'll have, it's going to be like a virtual yard sale. Everything's going to be a low starting bid, because I really truly want to treat it like a yard sale. If we make $1 off of something, great, because you know how far $1 goes in Mexico?
A lot further than here.
A lot further than here. So if we make $1,
it's amazing.
Hooray, okay?
Right.
So, it's not about like making a lot of money or the perceived value of the things that I have. It's about what it's worth to the person buying it.
Right. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of value, if you find value in the videos we make and the content we create on social media, please subscribe, hit the like button, tap the bell for notifications. It goes a long way to really helping us out. This is what we're working towards. And if you want to go a little further, we even have our online blog where you can find all links, including to our Patreon, if you want to help us out that way.
It's really annoying, isn't it?
Yes,
I hate saying it, but
shameless
it's
self-promotion.
true. It's true. Like, the only way to succeed is shameless self-promotion sometimes, especially when you're starting out, because
So you're going to be hearing that probably often.
it really does make a difference in helping us move forward, and that's a way that you can
You're truly helping us
like
out.
truly support us without spending any money, just a tad bit of your time. And if you want to look at the stuff on eBay, you can view it as a fundraiser of sorts, because every bit of it is going to go towards our Mexico trip, because I know it's not going to make us thousands of dollars to list collectibles on eBay,
But it'll help us create more content going forward.
it'll help us get through that like extended period in Mexico, whether it's a month or 2 months, like we don't even know yet, but we're going to be taking you with us, showing you what it's like the whole way, like literally from border crossing to border crossing.
We plan, and if you want to see more things or specific things, please let us know. Send us comments. If you have questions about how we're doing or anything about the process, please feel to comment on this video. We'll read all of them. We do.
And we will start doing this type of vlog type day in the life update.
Yeah.
Much more frequently.
To keep you guys up to date.
Because with a project like this, there's going to be so much talk about, so many updates, and if you're interested, we want you to be able to experience like from the beginning. You see a lot of things of like, oh, I sold everything I owned, and or became a traveler or traveled the world. Here's another opportunity to see somebody else start from the very beginning, like before, a lot of times you see like, okay, here's our first vlog as
we pack the
world
car.
travelers.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're like, no, this is like literally, we just decided to do this 2 weeks ago. Here's the whole process.
A lot of decisions still to be made about how we're going to accomplish it. We do have an idea, we do have preferences, and that's going to shape our journey.
And like,
I'm so excited, actually.
the thing about traveling to me is to finding that balance of planning enough but not planning too much, so that you have room for those organic moments that happen.
Yeah, because if you over plan something, the second it goes off the plan, like, what do you do?
Somebody's head explodes is what happens.
Over and over again, just like, yeah. Anyway, so we're not going to do that.
Me, I'm cool as a cucumber at all times.
Anyway. But that's gonna be part of our trip. We're gonna we've even with this as being something that we're considering, we're starting to take Spanish lessons.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. La mujer, el hombre. That's how started I am. Yes, it's the beginning.
Yo soy una mujer.
Yo soy un hombre.
Tú eres mi esposo.
Sí. Mucho gusto. Te amo. esposa.
Yo come manzana. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, my pronunciation is gonna be so bad because I took French all through college. Like, I minored in French. Do I speak it? Not even really. But I took a lot of French pronunciation. And so, like, Alex keeps saying, like, you're gonna have a French accent because you keep, like reverting to the French pronunciation rather than. So it's gonna be a road. You know?
Yeah, you know, we're gonna be very continental, you know, just from everywhere eventually. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, look. I guess, yeah. Time to start our day with those things that we said that we were gonna do today.
Alright. Are you ready?
Here we go, we're gonna do them like real quick.
Yeah, just
So easy.
it'll probably look like it was over as long as this video was going.
Okay, Elvis is already ready to go currently. Sleeping in the suitcase so he does not miss a single move. Mate.
Perfect. Thank you, Elvis, for covering that part.
Alex is doing what he said, and he's editing together our YouTube thumbnail from our last video right now.